Seitokaichou again. Today I'm going to have an anime review, and this anime review is to Okusama ga Seitokaichou, something like that again. Episode 2, like I said, the anime short, guys, the one I did previous time. Now, in this episode, like I said, I'm not very good at this anime, so I'll call it Okusama. I'd say for now I'm gonna say Okusama, make it easier. Now in this episode, this anime short, basically, it's mostly, again, our main male character, Izumi is trying to still grasp with the situation that he's now got a fiance. He's now technically got a wife, which is feeling weird because they're both high school, and Yuri, who is the girl, is our main female character, the person to be wife girl, who's the president. I told you guys about. Basically, it's still an episode that mostly focuses around how them trying to adjust to this situation they're in. Now, it starts off with, the episode starts with, of course, with it starts off with Izumi in bed, and accidentally, without knowing, because he's half asleep after waking up a little bit, for some reason he felt something warm. I mean, warm. And I found out Yuri was in his bed, or in his futon, because technically he was sleeping in his futon, not in bed, but he was in his futon. He found Umi in his bed, and of course he was half asleep. He was wondering what was so warm, and then goof, yeah. Oh, there he grabbed it. Of course, she doesn't mind really, so of course she didn't react, which is, I think, is completely weird, because I expect nearly a lot, unless we now know, I take it from my calculations, I think Yuri is an airhead. That's the only conclusion I come on, because I think from any other character, who do you think is the only kind of character that doesn't react to their boobs getting groped? That's usually the airhead. The airhead's usually the one who doesn't react, which I feel like Umi is an airhead. And she's the president. She's the president of her school, which, oh man. Now, also, now after that is the opening, which of course, as is an anime short, doesn't last for that long. The usual length for cartoon openings, like a few seconds long, which is usual. But next part it'll then have Uzumi cooking breakfast, and Yumi went, because she never expected Uzumi to cook this good. Technically, take it that's what her reaction was like. And of course they said the natural "Ikamatte desu!" Oh, I get to like that. I like when anime does that. So because every time they have their dinner, "Ikamatte desu" means thank you for the meal, which I like that's doing that, because it's only some Japanese. Learn some Japanese. That's pretty good. And yeah. And next part is when I'm going to school. These are going to school. Everybody going to school. For reason I could see we have and got introduced to another character, only for a short moment, because it's an anime short. Like I said, she doesn't think she'd be a major role until maybe next week's episode or a few more episodes down the line. But technically, it seems like we got introduced to another female character who seems to be the main antagonist, or the main enemy out for our president, for our student council president, because she seems like she doesn't agree with the love plan it has carved up for the school. Okay, you know I talk about the condom thing. She doesn't agree with it. I felt like, no, I see why, more like, you might not, there's two ways I can see understand, because from what I just saw from last week's episodes, I can see how some things might get misleading, because how she was trying to describe it, throwing condoms around, I can see why someone more likely won't agree with it, because she didn't do that good of explaining it. Only people who have lust or at least non-strict people, because it seems like we have the person more than likely is strict, who for school exactly. Seems like she's like school. Seems like they understand what she meant by it, but it seems like this new female character isn't. So, which I feel like a rival. Like, and also my calculation, if she got introduced like that, she might end up turning to a love rival for Izumi. So I'm actually really interested about that love triangle thing. That'd be something good for this series. And yeah, and it ends up, and it goes on to the dinner scene, because after Izumi returns home a bit more later than he usually does, we have the classic newlywed outfit shown, if you guys know what I mean. For anybody who doesn't know, the classic newlywed outfit the females usually wear, the wife usually wears, the newlywed wife. They usually just wear an apron. And I mean, just an apron. Yeah. Technically she's naked, just she wears an apron. But of course, this is an anime that it's a comedy based anime, so that it sometimes does it always tricks you. It always teases you. And it may look like she is naked, but until you find out, nope, she's wearing a swimsuit under it, which I knew that was coming. I've seen it a lot. It's a cliche in anime, that every time they go for the newlywed costume, there's always going to be one cliche that comes up, that they end up wearing something else under the apron, when people think about this situation, you think of her being butt naked. But no, she's wearing a swimsuit, of course. The classic way of teasing the viewers and also our main character. Which I felt like, expected that coming. And it's not funny as ever to see the reaction of our main character. And yeah, and it starts off with, then it goes to cooking dinner, and technically Yui wanted to cook dinner, but we found out she doesn't really know how to cook. And because she was planning to cook curry. And it seems like an easy dish in Japan state, so well, I think more like it is an easy dish, but trying to make curry, of course, she doesn't know how to properly cook, so he's about to take over. Then after she looks a bit unhappy when she can't help out Izumi tells her to kill the shells of the hard-boiled eggs. She did that. It seems like the hard-boiled eggs were in this hot pot of water. When Ume ended up slipping on some water that was left on the floor, which no one even noticed, she ended up flipping over and having the hot water from the eggs splash on her, and Izumi got very worried and got some ice to heal his skin body. And of course, they need to expose his skin to cool air, to coolness, so yeah, we did get a boob shot. We got some boobs. We got to see some boobs. and it's good. And it's like the fan service did get put down a bit more than it did in the last episode. Cause whoa, the fan service in that episode, the last week's episode, had been that's high for the star of the episode. High, like high school DxC high fan service high. For the first episode. Whoa. I felt cool. And at least I had a bit more better with the fan service this time. But I don't expect it in the next episode, but if it doesn't, it doesn't, but okay, anyway, man, that's how the anime is left off, and yep. And yeah. So, anyway, guys, that's my review for Okusama. So, I hope you guys like it. Become Shining fans today. If you guys want to send me fan mail, go in my description below. My address is there. And, yes, I hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys!